Welcome to Kaumudi Global. Lieutenant Colonel Stanislav Yevgrafovich Petrov gazed up at the computer monitors inside his glass-walled office at Moscow's Serpukhov early warning situation on 15 September 1983 and saw the apocalypse approaching. The Soviet Union's Oko satellites had spotted 5 incoming Minutemen ballistic missiles, each armed with a 335 kiloton warhead, nearly 20 times more powerful than the bomb detonated on Hiroshima in 1945. Petrov's console only gave him one option. He could verify Oko's warning and launch a retaliation strike on the US before the Soviet Union's own command and control system were destroyed. He may even declare it fake, risking the devastation of his country. True or false? The fact that the human race still exists is of course a spoiler. However, as India considers the unusual narrative of the faulty cruise missile that it accidentally fired at the small Pakistani hamlet of Mian Channu, Lieutenant Colonel Petrov's story helps comprehend what our stakes truly are. Nukes that went rogue. General George Lee Butler, who led the United States Strategic Air Command from 1991 to 1992, witnessed missiles that blew up in their silos and ejected the nuclear warhead outside the confines of their silos, B-52 aircraft that collided with tankers and scattered nuclear weapons across the coast. 6 of the 7 safety mechanisms designed to prevent an accidental nuclear explosion were disabled in one B-52 crash. A state-of-the-art Hsiung Feng III missile was unintentionally fired from the Taiwanese patrol boat Jin Chiang when she was docked at Zuoying in 2016, slamming into a fishing boat and killing 3 crew members. It was discovered that the missile's radar-guided target detection system led it to a zero in on the fishing boat, mistaking it for a military target. Last year, a stunning video emerged of a Russian Kalibr missile, now frequently employed in Ukraine, malfunctioning after being launched from the warship Marshal Shaposhnikov, performing fireworks like cartwheels before collapsing near the ship. In 2020, 19 Iranian troops were killed during a live-fire practice when a C802 Noor missile struck the support ship Konark, which was laying targets for the fleet. Imagine, for example, the Taiwanese missile hitting a People's Liberation Army naval ship in contested waters off Penghu, or the Iranian Noor killing US military troops, rising risks of nuke missteps. During a test, the missile may or may not have misfired. It may have been carried on a fighter plane, which is one of the few instances where a single person can authorize launch. It could be a BrahMos, which could or could not be outfitted with nuclear warheads at the time. And in some ways, they aren't the most essential questions. Under normal circumstances, India and Pakistan are unlikely to launch missiles just because the systems identify an incoming strike. There simply won't be enough time for one thing. Either side would most likely absorb the first strike or try to outnumber the other by striking first with its massive resources. Armageddon is preventable. There are models for India-Pakistan protocols to reduce nuclear war risks. In 1971, the United States and the Soviet Union signed a treaty pledging both parties to preventive steps. There were treaties limiting the number and types of weapons that might be deployed as well as verification mechanism to ensure that no one cheated. Nuclear deterrence did safeguard the peace, but it was only possible because of a deep superpower involvement on strategic arms limitation. Islamabad and New Delhi must hold the detailed, meaningful discussions required to learn from the Mian Channu experience and apply the lessons to their own nuclear weapon scenarios. I'm Neha signing out. If you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates.